Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Railway Horizons. Welcome back to Teal Gap. And may I just say, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a bit, and it's been so long that I kind of forgot what we were doing. But the first thing that needs to be addressed is what has happened. Well, first of all, you may already notice that, things look different from the last episode. And to be quite honest, the answer I can give you is mod pack changes kind of destroyed the world a little bit. And, there was only one thing we could really do. Salvage what we can, moved over to a new world. So that's essentially what we've done. And as you can see, obviously, you can see behind me, some things are different. We're in a different biome. And there's some things that have been changed around for me. But apart from that, it just means we've just got to do a little bit of rebuilding. Now, what are we going to be doing today? Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, today I have to do... Oh my god, of course it starts raining whilst I'm in the middle of an important topic. Give me a second. Well, today we have to do one major thing, right? Because one of the buildings that we unfortunately lost during the move was the power plant building. So yeah, we currently have no energy at all, which is kind of bad, but honestly it may be for the best, because another thing we're going to have to do, and it involves this big beast of a building here, is we're going to have to start separating some of these multi-block machines, because you may have noticed every time I look at this building my frame rate drops. So for the sake of sanity and FPS, we're going to be spreading out these multi-blocks, and we're just going to have this as the main smeltery building, or I'm just going to turn this into a storage hub, because to be quite honest, because it's next to the railway as well, that's going to cause even more issues, which I really should have thought about when I was designing this. But you know how it is. What doesn't come up at the time will come up later, and then I have to fix it then. You know what I mean. The other thing that has also changed is obviously pack contents. So we have new trains available to us, and we also have new decorations available, as well as new engines, as well as a few other little knickknacks, which I'm going to be quite honest, I can't remember to be able to tell you off at this very moment, because there are a lot of things that got added, removed, and changed to this mod pack. Like for instance, we now have created this mod pack, except for the trains, because the trains don't exist. They're 1.16.5. But that's to be expected. Anywho, moving onwards, it's becoming night, but I'll just quickly explain what I was going to do. Really quickly, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly map out where I want the new power building, because obviously, you know, without power, this whole place is going to go dead very quickly, and I kind of can't afford that. So I'm just going to map out where I want the power building, which I think I'm not going to have it this close, because I kind of do need to start putting some separation between all the buildings. So I reckon I'm probably going to move it further up this way, so it's away from everything else. Now that it is nighttime, I probably should go and get some sleep. Right, as I'm coming over here, the other thing I realized that we're also going to have to replace at some point is, well, I kind of lost all my fuel and diesel that I had in storage. Yeah, I know that's painful, right? That's absolutely painful, but to be quite honest, should have been seen coming, because it was just, we hadn't really put any effort into it. So to be quite honest, I'm just going to take it as it is, and I'm going to accept the start over to make it look better and actually have a proper refinery building. So moving onwards, let's get this little patch of road extended, and let's get marking stuff out where I want it to be. Well, bugger. Okay. I had a feeling this was going to be too easy. Okay, so essentially, we now have a problem. I'm going to need to get copious amounts of dirt, which is not something I really wanted to do this episode. What do I do here? You know what? I'm just going to do exactly what I should have done and just ignore it for now. Because I reckon what I'll do, I will just have the power plant here. So let me just set the boundaries for it. terrain issues are going to be a pain, but that's fine. I'll fix that later. Let me see. I'm just thinking, what do I want to make this out? Do I want to make it out of... you know what? I'll stick with the clinker brick because that's got a lot of stuff that I can change to it. So let's go get some of that brick. Right, brick has been obtained. It is currently raining. I'm just going to ignore that fact and just say sod ya, and I'm just going to build this building with the clinker brick just to be as quick as possible and just get it done. Right, well, this is all I'm going to do for now, these two generators, because I kind of don't have any fuel to power them, which, I won't lie, as I was building this, I kind of realized, yeah, how am I going to do that? So, what we're going to do for now, I'm going to put that on hold, because obviously I've got no way to power them, but I also have no way of getting oil, which is kind of another problem, because my pump jacks were one of the casualties of the restart, meaning I now have to go find oil, which is going to be a nuisance. Although, we do have our lovely little oil sale tradesman here. Does he actually sell me anything? Hello? No, he does not. He only... You know what, Kaiser? You're useless. You are absolutely useless to me in this hour of need. Ay. And arguably, the best way of solving our current oil predicament is to go look for it, and I have a hunch I know where some oil may be, and it's gonna be in a hopefully it'll be in a decently familiar position, as well as easy to get to positions. So we're just going to head over to the mine really quickly, which is approximately 1,400 something kilometers away. So be right back. Right, as we're coming in to the mine, you might notice a few things different. There's two big fuck off bridges, which is, I'm going to be honest, prefer this than before, but still. Now, oil. Let's turn on lovely borders, lovely chunk borders, and let's get to it. Oh, that's a coal one, I'll remember that. That is more coal. Okay, so these two are just massive coal spots. Well, no wonder it's a coal mine, but still. Whew. If this has more coal in it, then this is why this will be a coal mine. Imagine that was 100%. So, oh, would you look at that oil? Lovely. Right, well, we have the oil spot. Now we just need to clear this area out. Right, well, I suppose we can get rid of this now. We can get rid of the borders. Just... I didn't bring any treated wood with me by the looks of it. That's a bit of a misplay on my part. I thought I brought some with me. Apparently not. Or am I just blind? No, I definitely did not bring anything. Okay, I'll get further up. Right, I gotta go get some more treated wood. I'll be right back. Alright, I did just cannibalize some treated wood off of one of the one of the little water towers that I had in the area, because I'm going to be quite honest, I had to cut down how many I had anyway, so not really much of a big loss. Although I still think I'm going to have to go back anyway, which is a bit of a nuisance. Yep, because I don't have any iron, there's some steel sheet metals. None of it. Be right back. Right, now that I have the sheet metal, let us just really quickly finish this off. I'm gonna hit this again. There it goes. Right, lovely. Now, I didn't think about power here. Hang on, did I did not take any flux ports with me. Although I highly doubt they would have done me any good anyway. Well, let's get this connected up to the would-be tanks over there, because that's where I'm just gonna take them from. In order to just get them charged. Well, charged? Filled up. What is wrong with me today? Goodness. Get out of the way. Don't need any of this piping back here anymore, so I'm just gonna... what was this even for? Oh, that's right, so I was gonna... I know what this piping was for. This was when I was gonna try and set up a generator downstairs, yeah. Well, I'm not doing that anymore, so... hammer time! There we go. We've got 3 tanks that I'm going to start filling with oil, hopefully. Now... there is that energy cube. There it is. I'm just gonna stick it here. There it goes. And hopefully that'll start filling with oil. Maybe. Yes. No. Maybe so. Here it is. Yep, I can see it. You see that little black sliver there? That's the oil. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Right. Now that that is doing its thing, I'm going to tie the area up. But first of all, I'm going to place this here. Have this connected so we have energy going into this, because oh my god, that is running out of power very quickly. And we're gonna have to start thinking about setting up a refinery again, because that's one of the things I kind of lost when you know, the map change happened. So I'm just going to let that do its thing, make as much oil as possible, which hopefully should fill up these 3 tanks. By the looks of it, there's a fair few in each already, but I'll let that do its thing, and let's head back to the town really quickly. Right, so first things first, where do we put the refinery? Well, I need to start spreading things out, because as you can see, we've already got a fair few things built, and because we're using a very, very intensive mod pack, we need to start spreading some things out some more, because that building behind me, the main factory building, let me just walk over here. You see the frames drop? You see them going down? You see them dropping? This building is a troublesome building because it's got so many multiple blocks inside of it. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be trying to spread all of them out a little bit more, because my frames cannot take it. So that is on the agenda currently. So most likely what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this little area back here, which means we're going to have to do a little bit of a building montage with dirt. God help me, I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's about 10,000 blocks of dirt later, and may I just say, that could have gone a little bit quicker. And it definitely could have gone more quicker because, well, there's a little tool I could have used, but I don't have it yet, that really would have sped things along. But I reckon that's all we're going to have time for this episode. And I do apologize, everyone. Obviously, I know I've been away for a bit. I am coming back. I'm going to get as many episodes out as I can within a short amount of time. Until then, everybody, I'll see you next week, where I will most likely get the refinery built and maybe have some stuff ready to spread out all the stuff in that building over there. Until then, bye!